welcome to Dee's World. Today I'm going to do advice for freshmen. I want to start off by saying congratulations, you made it to 9th grade. Not a lot of people have been able to reach that milestone. I want to start off by saying everybody is not your friend. You're going to meet a handful of people, maybe more. And you're going to think, oh, this is my best friend, this is my friend, this is my friend. Not saying that they're not, but not everybody you meet is going to be your friend. By the time you get to 12th grade, you might just have 2 people out of that whole handful of people. People make time for their friends. If they're not making time for you and you're always the person that's reaching out first, they're not your friend. Say it with me. Everybody is not my friend. Say it one more time. Everybody is not my friend. People are fake. You may have a fallout with somebody, and some people just can't get over the small arguments. Some people hold grudges like until the day they die. So be careful who you friend. And I will get to the next topic. Hold on. Get me a Capri Sun out, y'all. I'm so addicted to Capri Sun. Okay. I want to say this next. Stay focused. This go back to number 1. You could be focused and have a friend, and then there's people who is not focused because they're too busy chasing that friend that they thought they had. Stay focused. Get your work done and worry about friends later. Make sure your grades are good before you go try to chase after somebody else. 9th grade is a new beginning for you. 9th grade is when y'all mainly go through puberty and y'all hormones start to and y'all start liking boys and girls, whatever your preference is. But stay focused. I know it's hard. I've been through it. I'm 19 now. I just graduated. I know everything that a freshman feels. Stay focused. I'm trying to tell you, it'll help you out in the future. If your school requires community service hours, get them now in your 10th grade year. I'm trying to tell you. You don't want to be in your 12th grade year trying to scramble up the last amount of community service hours. I know some people who did not have no community service hours and they was struggling like nobody's business. Get your community service hours now so you don't have to struggle once you get to 12th grade year. Be a leader, don't be a follower. I say this to say, I've sat down and witnessed a whole bunch of craziness happen. Let me give you an example. So, I was in the cafeteria or some people call it dining hall. I was in the cafeteria and I was sitting in the chair and a food fight just broke out in front of me. Like, craziness. Throwing food, people jumping on tables, screaming and all that craziness. Acting like a bunch of wild animals. So what I did was I picked up my tray and I walked away, walked out the cafeteria, let the people handle it, notice that I was standing out there. Let them notice that I was standing up outside of the door where all the craziness was happening so I don't get caught up in that foolishness. Don't skip class. You're missing out on valuable lessons trying to chase behind a friend that at the end of the day probably isn't your friend. You're missing out on lessons that you may need for a lifetime or for next year to get through that next school year. And you're being marked absent. And every time you're being marked absent, some schools call home. And sometimes when you're being marked absent, it adds up to a full day of missing school. Start thinking about what you want to do when you get out of school, because right now, if you just started high school and it's like 4 years till you get to college or what you want to do in life. So like, start thinking about it. So you already have an idea when it's time for you to graduate. Start thinking about where you want to go to college at. For those who want to go to college. Like, I wanted to go to Trinity, but then I decided I didn't want to go to college anymore. But like, have it as a backup if you want to go to school later on in life, because that's what I might do. Because I needed a break from school. Be a good student. I know that sounds corny and like, of course I'm gonna be a good student. but like, be that student that does their homework. Like, homework is important. It's like, for me, it was like 30% of my grade, and that really dropped my grades down low because I never did my homework. And I'm saying for y'all to do your homework because it helps out a lot. If you're not getting the work that your teacher is teaching to you, bring it up with them so they can help you, because just sitting there being quiet isn't going to help you either. Close, like they always say, closed mouths don't get fed. So if you just sitting there taking down notes and saying blah 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 blah, I get this, but when it's time to do homework, you're not getting it, talk to the teacher after class, let them know what's going on. Maybe you can come for tutoring after school, whatever the case may be. My school had power hour, which is basically tutoring when you need help with your work. Maybe, you know, you can do that too if that's what your school provides. Don't feed stupidity, okay? When I say that, that goes back to being a leader and staying focused. Because we'll have class clowns. Yeah, sometimes they might be funny, but sometimes they can bring you off task and you'll be falling behind in work. So when I say don't feed stupidity, if that person's just constantly making jokes and making jokes and making jokes, start ignoring them, because eventually they're just going to keep you off task and you're not going to get your work done, and then you're just going to fall behind, like I said. Lastly, you are beautiful, you are handsome, and you can do anything you put your mind to. Never let no one tell you that you can't. I know that sounds so cliche and that everybody says that, but it's true. It's true. I've been told so many things that I couldn't do, but look at me now. I graduated from high school. Like, comment, and subscribe. Alright, for real. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video for advice for seniors. Bye.